Hey, y'all doing? If you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. So of course we got a Monopoly, and then we got a mostly vehicles toy bag. It was interesting and it was extremely cheap. So the Monopoly was $1, and the toy bag was $2, which is for a bag this size, it would usually be $5 or $10. Somebody threw a 2 on it. I grabbed it. So bust out the Monopoly real quick and then move on to the toy bag. Now that I'm the undisputed Monopoly king on eBay, you know, the algorithm, the way it works, I think, is if you sell a lot of stuff from a category, it starts showing that category more often, like pushing your stuff. As I've been adding Monopoly money, in part, I've been selling them. Not just the ones that I just added, but older ones. To the point where I'm actually running out of stuff. So, I grabbed a newer Monopoly, which I generally wouldn't do. It's not as desirable, but I'm kind of running low on stuff. So, this is a 2008. We'll see what's in real quick. Too crazy on it, so... At this point, I don't bother with the properties. I only bother with the cash, with the tokens, and with hotels and houses. And even that, you know, it's a unique die. Okay. I don't know what I'll do with it. There it is. So when you're adding inventory, so I have a lot of hotels and houses, hundreds of houses, hundreds of hotels, and I have a running listing for $7, which is the cheapest I will do. But now I'm going to be adding even more, and I'm going to have like 10 listings at this point. I do sell them, but I accumulate them faster than I sell them. So now I'm going to start moving that quantity. I can't lower the price anymore because it wouldn't be worth doing. $7, I would make like $1.50 to mail this stuff out. So I can start adding hotels and houses because they are cheap and they don't weigh very much. And then I can start making my listing at $7 more attractive by doing this. So rather than have 10 listings of 12 hotels and like 24 houses, I think is what I'm currently doing, I can bump it to like, 15 and 40. And then I can keep moving that number rather than adding another listing. I add more quantity to existing listings, which makes them more desirable. And eventually I'll find an equilibrium where people are willing to spend the $7 for X amount. And it's pretty simple just to do a little math and figure out how many you got. It's not like I'm going to sell them all immediately, although that would be cool, but probably wouldn't happen unless somebody wants to take my crown as the undisputed Monopoly king of eBay. By undisputed, I mean I actually did no research. I know nothing about whether or not I am, in fact, that guy. Get these out of the way. I don't know what to do with that die. That's, as a listing, it's not going to go. A red die and a white die. It's interesting. What is that? It already has dice. We got an Uno card in here. Looking good. You find some fun stuff. The board, let's look at it. I'm sure it's the same board it's always been. Just a little graphical change. Railroad, luxury tax. Some of the stuff's kind of dated. Railroads, for instance, aren't what they were when this was created. That was back when all the wealthiest people in the world owned railroad companies. Got an Uno H2O waterproof card. Didn't know that was a thing. We got pieces. Doesn't look like we have enough. Oh, dog. get our tokens out. See what we got there. I believe it'll be the 8-pack if I have them all. That's it. So I think we're missing stuff. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 tokens. So can't do a lot with that. I will set them aside. We've got our hotels and houses. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Looks like short on houses though. Then we got the money. So I'm not going to bother doing this on camera because I've done Monopoly to death, but that's just what's out there. So I'm going to make money where I can make money. So we got the money will sell, the houses will sell, and the tokens I can't do a lot with, unfortunately. So this is a break-even box, sort of. You know, the tokens I can do something with later. But that was that, and then we'll move on to the big diecast bag. Alright, so let's just sort this out. I grabbed it because it was $2, and a lot of the diecasts I didn't even look at, but they look decent. They look like they were good quality, and for $2, effectively no way I don't make any money, and there's a large-scale diecast. These tend to be worth quite a bit. I'm not a huge car guy, but I do pretty well with these. I understand the market, so we'll talk about that a bit. So you get sizes on diecasts, and it goes from like matchboxes that size up to, you know, different scales, 1 in 18 scale, stuff like that. This size, usually like a 1/32, something like that. This one doesn't say. This one, you could generally get any car will sell about equal. There's might be some that would do better, but I've noticed the ones that do fairly well are common cars, like people want to buy their car. I've had people message me and say, you know, holy shit, you have my car, and then, you know, they buy it. And then the larger ones, I think these do well because they display better. They're not really toys. They're big. This is a bank. This is not a diecast car. This is a piggy. Whatever. I was wondering why it had a slot in the back, and then I flipped it over and there's a key to open it. And it's empty. Anyways, so diecasts of this size tend to sell for a lot of money because they're better display pieces. They're not toys so much anymore. So I'm just going to go through it real quick now that we know that this is a bank. Limited edition 1 of 28,000. I don't know if that's good or not. If you have 28,000 of something that nobody wants, it's really not helpful. Might be 1 of 1 and nobody wants it. Yeah, so this is Jada Toys. They are a lower end toy company. This is kind of shoddy. You can actually feel that the diecast is like not good. It's cheap. I can bend the roof with my thumb. And the bottom is cheap. You feel it's a cheap plastic. Yeah. It is a pullback. Some weird car. I don't know. We have a monster truck. This is another Jada 1/54th scale. Now, the problem with Jada is it's not a brand name. So the ones that I usually look for are Kinsmart. Yeah, this is some bootleg shit too. Unifortune. So something I'm noticing in reselling is if it has a printed location within China on it, it's trash. I don't know why that is a thing, but I'm finding that frequently in toys. They'll have weird names for the companies, but then they'll say this city, this province of China. So Uni-Fortune. Nobody is searching for a Uni-Fortune truck. They search for Kinsmarts. They search for Wellies. They don't search for this. So I can list this as a blue die-cast Ford F-150. But it's probably not going to move. Oh, that's some crisp action. So hopefully some of these are a bit more desirable. So Racing Champions, they make racing die-cast. Racing memorabilia in and of itself doesn't do well anymore. I think that ship kind of sailed at a point. This one also is broken. The front wheels got bent really badly. Like they're staved in, basically. That sucks. That's no good. I'm not even going to bother listing it. I don't know anything about racing. A plastic fire truck. Make some sounds. I'll let my kids annoy me with that for the morning. We've got a space shuttle made in China. No manufacturer on it. X-33 Lockheed Martin. These could have value. We have Hypo. I've never heard of that company. It actually isn't bad. I mean, this one, unlike this die-cast, these ones actually feel like actual die-cast. Like the door action's good. It's not like wobbly. Good detail inside. But the manufacturer is going to be a problem. We have a non-die-cast Tonka. Basic Fun. That's a cheaper kids brand. We got a shuttle. Again, where it's from in China. We have whatever this vehicle is. And a Uni-Fortune again. And somebody tried to paint it. That's cool. We got a Kinsmart. Here we go. So Kinsmarts, I know I can get $9 to $12 on these. You know, classic cars do well. Make sure this isn't damaged. There's only one mirror here, but I don't know if that was like it's an old car, right? 67 Impala. So I know this will have value. That's cool. It paid for the bag. And then we got a Mario Kart. This actually looks nice. Like it feels like good plastic. This is Jazzwares? Oh, Jax. So this is legit. Now I don't have the Mario that goes with it, unfortunately. But Jax Pacific makes some good stuff. So that's probably going to have some value too. I may not actually price this out in this video because this is going to be obnoxious. But just get an idea of what we're dealing with. Have some fun with it. So let's look at this bank. That'll be fun. 28 bank. Racing champion. So here we go. Coin bank limited edition. Because if you've limited it, it's automatically valuable, right? No. Supply and demand requires demand. You've limited the supply, but if nobody cares, it doesn't matter. So we got another one down here. So we're looking at 24. And I'm just looking at the out-of-box ones. We're down to 20. Keep in mind, this is heavy. It is going to cost me money to ship this. I'm not going to weigh it. I'm guessing it's 1.5 pounds. actually just a pound. Okay. Still going to be over a pound, so that's $6 to ship this. This guy wants $50. Good luck to you, man. That guy's got a box. So 20 is our low end. That is the cheapest. 388 Racing Champions. 388, 28 sold. These are in the box. Or I have the box with them. Now there's more of these sold than I thought. So this might actually be doable. But it's not going to be doable for very much money. I am going to list it for 15. It's got the key. You know, when we're talking about toys and stuff, pain points. If you lost this key, you don't have a bank anymore. How do you even unlock this thing? Close. Open. That's got a hatch. Nothing in it. That would be a nightmare to get coins out of. You would have to slide the car back and forth to get them to fall out. Close that up. So we got the key though. So $15 on that is what we're gonna do. Holidays, I have been getting my ass handed to me packaging stuff every day. So hopefully we can just get this out the door immediately. Right, let's look at... Oh, my key fell off. That would not be good. So let's look at that Kinsmart. We know that's going to have value. Can't believe it. This thing doesn't want to stay. Anyways. We got the Kinsmart. That's the 87 Impala. $67, never mind. So we're gonna have a few different colors. So this guy's got 4 colors. And we're gonna have different scales. It's the 43, I'm guessing, 43. The hard top. So there it is. 12. Oh, yeah, we totally forgot to clear that. So, ruined that. 82 for sale. I got the cream color. Here it is. And this is the standard price. They're 9 to 12. Everybody sells them for 9 to 12. But 82, then we'll go to sold. 29. That's not bad. So I will list this. The creams are not as common. I'll do it for $9 on the lower end, but we'll get it out the door that way. We'll do one more. Well, we'll do the Mario Kart. That'll be fun. So we got Jack's Mario Kart. Now they do a lot of stuff, so we can see this is the guy. I wish I had the Mario. Well, we did that again. $1,300 for sale. This is the kart. So this is Super Mario Brothers movie pullback. So we're gonna punch movie in. And that knocked down by almost half. So in box with figure, some of these are $12. So that is not good. With figure, 12. Just the cart, 21. So I think I'm going to have a hard time moving this cart, unfortunately. We got a cart only, $11. Why you'd buy it when the cart and figure were 12, I don't know. And these are readily available. So I'm going to do 8. We'll see what happens. Should eventually go. Yeah. We got these. I'm guessing they're not going to be worth very much. I'll do a little bit of searching around just to see if they pop up. What I am noticing is we have my Kinsmart that I just put away. The print on where it's located is the same. I'm guessing Kinsmart's the higher end, and then this Unifortune is some knockoff that's pretty common in industrialized nations that do like mass production. Is they will like lease a facility, and then you make X amount, and then somebody can come in and kind of just steal your shit. Basically, they will steal your templates, they'll pay the workers, they'll provide the materials, and then they just make bootlegs of stuff but it's basically an identical product, because these actually feel like equal quality to the Kinsmart, even though they're not. So I'm kind of guessing that's the gig. I don't know what I'll get for them, if anything, but whatever. Made a little money today. I got to do something that wasn't packaging toys. But if you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.